we're going to talk about the Padres here for a moment.
Okay.
So we have news came out today that the Seidler family is exploring options for the Padres, including a sale. Um, it's been well known that since was it Peter Seidler, the father passed, um, they've had all kinds of financial problems. They've taken out lines of credit to fund operations. They've had to cut payroll by trading Juan Soto. They're rumors they may not be that active in the free agent market this year because they got to keep payroll low, although they've had a lot of payroll fall off the books. So the Seidler family is looking into potentially finding a some sort of strategic partner that could come in with some financial backing to help kind of stabilize thing, or just an outright sale of the team.
I mean, it tells me that they're financially strapped, right? They're just like,
Yeah,
we're done kind of putting money into this. We're not winning. We're not gonna win. So yeah, that's that.
yeah, and I think it makes sense because the Padres have come out and said they're not going to trade Tatis Jr. this year. He's safe. He's coming back. They do want to be active in free agency, but they've got to kind of assess their financial resources given where they're at. It's a team that's kind of lost and looking for a path, and a sale may be the right thing to do. Maybe a strategic partner can come in and prop it up and help put things back on the right track. But they've signed a lot of bad contracts that they're living with right now, long-term big contracts that haven't necessarily treated them well.
Yeah. Yeah, Michael, they should be exploring trading their trash clubhouse, and
Uh,
I don't disagree.
yeah. Well, and if I'm AJ Preller, I'm not excited about this change because I don't think I keep my job. I don't think there's a lot of ownership groups that would have seen what AJ Preller did last year and said, "Yep, we're going to keep this guy around." I think a lot of
Yeah.
teams would have said, "Dude, you gambled the future away, so your future goes with it. See ya."
Yeah. Do you think there's gonna be potential buyers? I mean, or is it gonna be like another Twins point or 2.0 situation where like they put it on the market, there's really no interest because of how financially bad they are, and like, do they, pull it back off the market?
I think San Diego has a lot of things going for it. First of all, location. San Diego is a great market in terms of place to live. It is a smaller market in baseball, so it is going to have some financial difficulties to it. It's in that juggernaut division of the NL West, which is not a fun place to be. You do have a ton of money coming off the books this season. You're going to have more coming off the books over the next couple as other contracts go away. Um, you've got some young guys to be excited about. So I think they've got more to offer than the Twins, but not a lot more. And I will say that the valuation of the Padres versus the Twins is going to be about the same from what I read. So if you could buy the Twins for $2 billion or the Padres for $2 billion, I'd probably go buy the Padres. Another great ballpark.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know. They're in such a weird situation to me. I don't know what the interest is in them.
Yeah, I'll be curious what they end up deciding to do. Do they sell a chunk of it? Do they sell all of it? Like, what is the what is the end goal? And can they even find a spot? Because this is probably the worst time to put it up for sale because you got a CBA coming next year. There could be no baseball the year after that. You're going to be having to fund some level of operations out of your pocket when you're not selling any tickets or playing any baseball.
Yeah.
It's probably a terrible time to try to find a buyer
Hmm.
when you're walking into an very uncertain. You don't know the rules, and you also don't even know if it's going to be baseball in 2027.
Yeah. Uh, Forrest, they still are not paying Mike Clevenger. He's just straight
Yeah,
up with the White Sox now.
yeah.
Yeah, find investors in San Diego, I guess. I mean, that might be
I
the
mean,
only choice. I don't know.
a theory that I had is that the Dodgers should buy them since they already own them anyways.
Yeah, man.
And John
John
said
just said
something
it.
very similar.
Yeah, I
Or the
heard the
Dodgers are going to
Dodgers.
buy the team and defer 90% of the sale and use the Twins as a farm team.
Wow.
They're going to use
Um,
the Twins as the farm team to the Padres farm system, which is a farm team to the Dodgers system.
yeah, crazy.
By the White Sox for tree fitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, Curtis, you're right. The lockout is real. That's a thing.
Yeah.
And there's a high likelihood there's no baseball in 2027.
Yep. Crazy.
So that's kind of where the Padres are. They're not talking about making any massive changes. They are planning to be active in free agency to the extent that they can be, but they're also realizing that their time in San Diego might be limited.